Hi everyone, it's Master Wong here. A lot of you watching my video online, Facebook, YouTube and Instagram are teaching Wing Chun, Tai Chi, self-defense and weapon training. And a lot of you watching through this and you don't really know who is the real Master Wong is. On this journey here, on this episode, I will share with you my life story about me when I'm young to middle age, to teenage, middle age, so you can understanding more about me. I will introduce you to who is my mentor, who affecting me when I'm young and made me who I am today. This is the life journey. On this journey here, you will learn a lot of different things in life about life so you can understand and how to apply it into your day-to-day life. Like my mentor always say, the way you do anything is the way you do everything. And before you learn anything, he always say, the purity of your intent, the focus of your will, the level of your awareness, and the quality of your character. If your character is good, you will shine. And that's what I believe very much sink into me till today. Sit tight, sit back, get your cup of coffee, and enjoy the show.
Hey everybody, last time we were just wrapping up Master Wong's journey where he had left home, leaving home just the age of 5, running away from his mum and choosing between surviving on the streets or being beaten up at home. Master Wong shared with us that leaving home at that age was the start of his journey and the start of his mentorship. So Master Wong, what do you mean by that? What was the start of your mentorship and how did it evolve?
Okay, so thank you all for tuning in and get excited a little bit. I talk about it, I feel a bit goosebump on my body as well at the moment because I just tap it into my mind. I look back when I'm very, very young and what I've been up to and what happened. Now, this is where the journey begin of my life. That's where it's really begin. And this is very important part of my journey of this part here, 5, 6 years old. Now, my mom and dad, I don't talk to you much about it. I still don't heard anything about my dad yet. I expecting my dad is dead. Okay, he's gone, never hear him again, he's dead. My mom, I don't speak to her very much at all because every time we see each other, we have problem. So I don't heard from her at all. So that means at the moment, my life is on my own at the moment. And one time I in the street, I look at these people. So every time I back Vietnam last year, I back Vietnam few years now. And every time I see people in the street, like on the begging places and places like for begging money and certain, I feel like my tear on my eye, you know, I feel like this is me. This is exactly myself. On that time, if somebody or something is not happen, I will never change my life at all. So my journey beginning when I'm start to be in the street there, nothing to eat. And I sit into the sort of like the hut where the fishing men, when they do a lot of fishing there and sit there and hopefully they're cutting with the fishing and the head and tail. So I got something there so I can get in and maybe cook something with it or roll something. I got something to eat, okay? And then that time in myself, it doesn't really matter what happening, whatever I try to do, I want to survive. And if I survive, if I can make it, I will making something better of myself and will make a difference to the world. So what happening is one is the fisherman see me, I fainted lying there. He saw me there and he take me and then he bring me into the boat, his small boat, fishing boat. And on this boat, he started to give me a little bit of something to eat. On the boat, he got his little son, a little bit, his daughter there inside the boat. Then from that journey begin, when I'm outside, I'm very weak then. I go out with him, he take the boat outside into the harbor fishing a lot, and time he bring the fish into the harbor and they sell them. So I just stay there talking to him, he started talking to me, and I start to feel like God, somebody out there look after me, you know. And in that time I feel very close to him because I haven't got a dad when left me, so I thought it's like this is like my dad, somebody, at least somebody treat me just like the human, you know. So in that time I go out to do a lot of stuff with him. What we do a lot. We do a lot of stuff. And one thing I can tell you now straight away is you understand a bit more. this particular person, he is very, very different to anyone else's. He set tasks. Everything is a task-orientated task. Everything you have to do is have to proving yourself that you're good enough to sit on a boat, okay? So a lot of things he tests me on. The first thing he tests me on to, even though I'm not very strong and weak, he told me gonna fetch some water for him, fetch some water. Now you got to understand, I haven't eaten much yet, and then I haven't got certain thing with me at all. He said, you go down there, got this, go down there, fetch some water for me, bring it back here. If you're fetching the water for me, bring it back here, and I will give you something to eat, and I will let you have something to eat here. I'll cook you some food, and I'll give you some place to stay. So I sit there, I don't even think about it. I get my water thing, where they are taken, like they got the water bucket and the stick like this, carry down there, and I come back with water. On the way back, it's quite heavy, tired, like fainted all the time. My knees hurt, my legs. I haven't eaten much for days. And then when I get back, halfway back, like my start to the knees, because remember, no shoe, walking, okay, on the bare feet, bleeding, because quite far, bleeding on the feet, come back. When I get back, the water from there is not very big bucket, only got quarter left, okay. When I get back, I said, man, if I got quarter here, it's not going to be good. He's not going to like it, okay. But I take it back. When I get back to the boat, I'm not doing well, fainted. And then when he come back, afterward, that's where my journey begin. The first test. Then I give me something to eat, okay? Then I start to feel that I got some energy. The next day, he asked me about a little bit about myself. I don't talk to him very much because I don't know that much about it. I don't want to talk to him too much about what's going on. If I talk to him what's going on with my life, he might take me back and bring to my mom, and that is no good. And I said, I'm orphan, okay? I said to him, I'm orphan, and I left here. Okay, in here, I traveled so far, left here. So I, in this particular position, so if he can take me in, I do anything that need to be done, and I just want to be around here. Okay, so from that time onward, he started to educate me. He daughter very younger, a little bit older than me. He's teaching me reading and writing, and then he got loads of tasks to do. We got go in there and do a lot of stuff that need to be done. So we got a fishing, okay, and we got to go to doing a lot of sort of hunting. We do a lot of things like try to steal stuff. So we do a lot of that through the task. Each task we finish, we come back, I come back and get the things that need to be done. Then you can get something to eat, have some food, have some energy, and then you can start for next day. So that is what important about this particular person here.
And what did it mean to you as a youngster to have that structure, to have somebody giving you guidance that you hadn't received previously?
It's very, very important. Without this guiding, you lost. Because a lot of time, you got to understand, you're down the boat. What you do, you get up morning, you jump down there to swim. You go swim, you get up, you wait for when you're hungry, and you get some food to eat. Nothing like that is happening. You get up in the morning, you need to go through the tasks, certain tasks. Tasks can be fetching water. Tasks can be go and get some fish, put in the market, go to the market to sell them. Tasks can be keep an eye on certain people, they have money, or certain people, they have certain things, because I will tell you more about this particular person as we go on. I'm not going to spill the bean yet, so you understand what's going on. And then from there, when you come back, then you can able to getting something, a reward. If you didn't meet the task and didn't done them, you cannot get a reward. So meaning nothing to eat food a day. So our mind is set up that way. Our mind is set up in that way. So every time we get up, we have to get certain work done in certain time. And that is very, very important for when you're young. Because when you're young, you got too much of your mind of do whatever you're doing, then you're not going to get in the right place and doing the right thing in the right time. And you're not going to get where you are going when you're early age. And that's what he started to embed that into my mind.
And just to connect that for those that are going to be joining us in the group of Warriors Entrepreneurship, and we'll definitely tap more into your journey and into that man as we go along. But how does that relate to your entrepreneurial journey, learning those skills from him? So
from this particular journey, it's teaching me to understanding is tasks have to be done to be able to get things. So if you want anything to doing, You need to get things done to get a result. If you want some result, you need to get things done. So for my result is eating, okay, survive, okay? For your result may be different. So let me tell you a little bit more. Another task we have to do is tasks that you don't know what is it. He gives you 2 things to do. One time I have to go in, he said, into that particular house over there, certain thing I want in the house. So that's what he said. Certain thing I want you to go in the house, in the certain places, and store this particular box for me, okay? And that's what you need to do. If you do this, when you come out, and I will take you in and look after you to the rest of my life. What does that mean to me? It means a lot. I haven't got a family. I haven't got a father. I haven't got any friend around me. That means that somebody there will take care of me. So what I did, no question asked. I only say, where is it? What is it? And he said one thing to me, I always remember in my mind, when you go in, you will get hurt, and you might get hurt very badly. But doesn't really matter. Whatever you do, I will be beside you to make sure you overcome it. So I go into the place, finding the stuff, and then I stole them. And one particular thing about this is, when I stole this, bring it out, I have to let the person, the God know, so they can beat me up on purpose, okay, before you can able to come out. So that is the big problem. So when I go in there, and I said to them, all the time in my life, you get beat up anyway. This doesn't really matter. You know, it's not gonna change very much. You know, not a broken rib, breaking face, bust up body is a standard. This is nothing new to me. So I go up there, climb up to the place. It's about 3-story high. Go inside, climb upstairs, looking for the box, specific box, red color, wrap around the thing. Go up there, make some noise on there so people to go to different places, and then I coming in. When I come inside, stole them coming out. When I come out in front of the gate, the guards see me, and then I create all sort of problem. I put that stuff inside me, very close inside me, and then I'll been beat up. When I started beat it up, and I swimming a lot, and he come along, one of my men to come along, and then see what's going on, and then after that I pass into him, and then he starts to rescue me from that particular instant, and then I get beat up, take it in, beat me up for a bit, and then he got to come back and rescue me. But the most important thing is the good I've been got them. I don't know what they're in there, okay? I did ask what they in there, and just do them. Soon I get back, when he rescued me back, few broken rib, very badly injured. I don't think it dead, but almost sort of like pass out a few times, okay? Then afterward, he got the stuff. I take him to the boat, look after me for a couple days in the boat on that, and then I come back and recovery, and that's it. Another day of my life. So that is my task, and that's how important that in life. Your life in your side is very different to me, okay? Your life may be the way you do things in life, that you want to be making money in a certain way to feed your family. Your life, your mindset is completely different to me. So whatever you are in the situation you're in, you have to do whatever it takes to accomplish, okay, your mission. And my mission, my young age, my mission there is accomplished because I want to be part of something, and somebody there will look after me. So that is what is it.
So that reward was greater than the risk.
That's right.
Thank you so much once again for another epic diving into your story. It's really amazing to get to learn more behind Master Wong, especially only knowing him with so much success and achievement right now. So I think next time we will be back for more of this journey. And I think in particular, speaking about overcoming fear, that was a big part of a story that he just shared in his journey that stops so many people, and yet he was stepping up, overcoming fear at that age. So next time we're going to tap into overcoming fear, and of course the next part of Master Wong's journey. Thank you so much once again for your time.
No problem at all. So some of you want to know more and stuff like that, might join in to our Warrior Entrepreneur journey, and then we're going to share with you a lot of that and how to become the better version of you. I will see you next time.